We're back. We are back. The link is out. We are live. It's time to end one of the best games ever made. Truly. The epilogue. Many, many years later. This kind of gives me Road 96 vibes. Yeah, joking aside, this game does make a lot of points. It has a lot of moments where it's trying to actually say something. This game will be studied, and it will be remembered. Back in the memory zone? Music is kind of creepy. I don't know why, but they really upped some of the creep factor in some of the endings for this game. Whether it be intentionally or unintentionally. Though a lot of it seems intentional. Cookie 9! Review, The Stanley Parable 2. What else do we have up there? We need to talk about sequels. Is that Piss Order 0999? Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. With the first game teamed with originality, the Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fanbase. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territory nobody asked for. An infinitely deep hole. Who cares? Where are the new endings? What about enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we got uninspired side quest collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. I must say, though, I found the bucket to be quite comforting, a welcome reprieve from. Yep, still not happy. I think that's the thing about creation, like, that you need to accept when you go into it, is that you'll never truly make everybody satisfied.
Jim.
Stanley Parable developers, no more spin-offs, no more sequels. When the Stanley Parable launched with massive success in 2013, its creators made plans to build the property into an entire franchise. But a disastrous critical and commercial reception to the Stanley Parable 2 has prompted the developers to rethink their ambitions as outlined in a press release they published today. It's clear that more Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want, reads the press release. We thought that we had a vision for the series that players would be excited about, yet it turns out this could not have been further from the truth. The press release goes on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game and to stop assaulting fans with our reckless and insulting creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Sign up for what? Sign up for updates. You never have enough Jim.
Jim. Stanley.
Aha!
Jim. Stanley. Stanley. Jim.
It's the same place. Oh my god! So many Figlarinables. We never knew how many there were. Truly. We never knew. Hello again. So, for those of you who couldn't see it because I had to keep restarting the game in order to get to this part, you kept getting sliders and stuff every time you restarted the game, and like he would ask you different stuff. And then it got to the point where he sounded depressed, to be honest, but he was more like, who really knows the time? Nobody does. Like, asking like the deep question of like, do we really know what we are? Or like where we stand in the infinite space of time and relevancy. And said that he had to go, and that if we could find him again, we could talk. So, we found him again. It's nice to see him, but it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground and let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number in this game's title screen. We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game, something loud and gouty. Go ahead, try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. Stanley Parable 3. New kind. A new kind of baby. Stanley Parable 3, a new kind of baby. It's absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again with a new title screen. Hint, hint. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Sure, let's do it. Good. That's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken trophy, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, there. The trophy machine is all fixed. You see? I'm on your side. We're all in this together. We're going to keep this train flowing. Rolling. Whoops. Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. It is 5:50 p.m. Actually, no, it's 5:51 p.m. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Stanley Parable 3, a new kind of baby. Now, the last thing we need to do is go get that trophy. It's ours. We deserve it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content. Yes, return to the Stanley Parable Expo Hall. Let's go. Stanley Parable 2 Expo Hall, sorry. It actually takes a lot of work to get to this achievement. I don't think I'll ever get the don't play for 10 years or the, well, I mean, that one's possible, but, like, the one where you have to play for the entirety of a Tuesday. I mean, if you've gotten, like, a bunch of the endings, there's not really much you can do for the entirety of the Tuesday.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Yes. We're back, baby.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game develop. Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Where is our free trophy? Free, new and easy trophy. Here it is.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the trophy?
I got the trophy.
Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure, Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
We got it. We did it. We finally have it. Might have been a bit short. Jesus Christ. Might have been a bit of a short stream today, but...
What else? What other exhibits haven't we
that
seen
is it.
yet?
That is everything in the Stanley Parable 2 I intend on doing on stream. I thoroughly enjoyed my time. I am so happy I got to experience this for myself. Watched it years ago, but I never thought I'd actually get the chance to play it myself. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I know it seemed a little bit tired at the start of like this stream. That was just because I was a little bit concerned that I wouldn't get to this ending, like the epilogue.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2. All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
This was so fun to play. I really enjoyed it. I guess there's really no need to go any further here. I guess we just quit to the main menu. Hope you guys enjoyed. I won't be doing any more Stanley Parable. This is it. This is officially the end. I'm not sure what I'll stream later, but we'll see. We'll see what I do. For now, I wish you all farewell, and I'll catch you all on the next one.